swiftness and just how fast you're able to get this done?
Well, I feel like, just our edge at some particular times is being in a hurry up. And Coach always says it. Being in a hurry up doesn't mean panic, doesn't mean rush, doesn't mean mayhem. It's just controlled tempo that, we're in control of that. And, when we got in that in the second half, things, started to change for us. And, just getting completions from our part and getting the ball in the right guy's hands.
Ron Rivera just said that he thinks this could be a statement win for you guys so far this season. Would you agree with that?
I think every win is a statement win, but I think we were against the ropes to a degree. We didn't have a good performance in the first half. We understand that. We know that. We know that can't happen, especially versus a good team like this. But moving forward, this is a confidence booster for us. It's something that can accelerate, production offensively, defensively, as well as special teams.
Why do things click so well with you with the no huddle?
I don't know. I've been doing it my whole career to a degree, but we know in this league, giving defenses wrinkles, is what it's all about, making in-game adjustments, and that's what we did at halftime.
Take us through the 4th and 10 play that Torrey on the last drive.
Well, part of my English, but it was a throw to play before, and I know I had to come back and put my team in the best situations possible. I just wanted to evaluate the whole circumstances of whatnot, and I seen that his man had slipped and failed, and he uncovered wide open, and I just knew I just had to get the ball in his hands, and it wasn't pretty, but the results were.
And did you know that you were in such close proximity to the defender, and it looked like you got rid of the pass with him colliding with you?
I don't know what it was, but it's funny how all a week's difference. Last week, I don't always do good with losing, but I just took that one personal, extremely personal, just being that, it was so many things that was against us as far as, starting slow, turnovers, but we had an opportunity to win. And I told myself, just preparing all week, that if we ever get in that opportunity, in that position again, I very well better hold up my end of the bargain. It's a lot of guys that trusted me in that locker room. It's a lot of people that's dependent on me to put this team in the best situation. And to a degree, I think I could have been better last week. And this week we was in the same situation, and I didn't want to let nobody down.
And besides the hurry up, what was the difference those last 3 drives that you had?
It wasn't no magic play. It wasn't no magic whatever. We were just staying on rhythm. Outside of that 4th and 10, that was pretty the only, play that we were desperate for, some type of movement in a drive. I feel like for this whole second half, we was, methodical, moving the chains and just being persistent throughout this whole time. And knowing that we got guys like C-Mac who can catch the ball out the backfield, Greg, Janky, Default showed up today. Everybody's just really had their hands in making big plays for this team, and that's what we need moving forward.
Ken, to your earlier point, Greg said that it's kind of wild that you guys got a second chance at last week.
Yeah.
Just how special was it to have that and to be able to kind of, I don't know, exercise the demons or whatever, but be able to finish this?
God works in mysterious ways. And I believe in putting in a good energy in the earth, and knowing that, when that opportunity presents itself again, you just better be ready for it. And we're lucky to be on this side, because it's a difference between 2 and 3 plays every single close game. And today was one of those days that we was on the receiving end of a lot of beneficial things in the latter part of the game. It felt like early on, we couldn't do anything right. And second half, felt like we couldn't do anything wrong.
What one play or 2 plays you felt like got you guys on track?
Obviously, the 4th down play, the early touchdown, Kirko, and, just guys making plays. The much-needed 3rd down, and I'm just thinking of it off the top of my head right now without even evaluating everything. I think the play with C-Mac was big, too, on 3rd down, for him. And, just knowing, playing teams, very stingy defenses like this, those plays make a big difference.
Understanding one game doesn't make or break the
Man, listen, this place was as advertised. You know, playing in a hostile environment. I mean, it felt like a lot of things was holding us back and being thrown at us, even pylons. But at the end of the day, you know, we overcame that and we still kept pushing through. And you know, when you talk about good teams and the development or the DNA of good teams, winning on the road, winning close games is something that you have to do, and we did that today. Thank you.